If you ever played Geometry Dash, one of the first things that'll come to mind would probably be the creativity aspect of it. While the level editor has led to masterpieces of levels being released, there's something else I think of when I hear Geometry Dash. Demons. The level of difficulty Geometry Dash offers is one of the selling points of the game, and a leading factor as to why it's so widespread. These levels have pushed the skill boundaries in ways many would have never thought so, and this is the story of how one level revolutionized Geometry Dash forever. Let's go to 2014. Back then there were only 5 difficulties: easy, normal, hard, harder, and insane. Surprisingly enough, the demon difficulty wasn't initially implemented in Geometry Dash but was rather a feature added later in its development. So then how and when was the demon difficulty created? Well, to answer that, it's all thanks to the level Demon Park by M2 Call. Demon Park is a 1.1 level that, although not too difficult by today's standards, still was a noticeable step up from levels like Time Machine. Not only was this level technically a top one, but it was also so hard for its time that a new difficulty was made for it, the Demon Rating. Now it may be confusing to see a level this easy being held so high in regard, but you have to take into account how this is the same time period where Can't Let Go, a hard level, was rated as insane. So then what makes Demon Park so important? Well, there are a few reasons as to why it is. If it weren't for this level, then the demon difficulty would vanish along with it, and that would change a ridiculous amount of things in Geometry Dash's history. For starters, a difficulty above insane would go under a completely different name, and more importantly, Demon Park not existing would result in a butterfly effect which would cause nearly every single demon to be different in one way or another because of how early and significant a change like removing Demon Park is. This would also affect levels with demon in their name, and would fundamentally change how we see Geometry Dash. I think this is a good time to bring up a theory proposed by the YouTuber C9097. In this theory he states that in the level Club Step, the Club Step monsters as they're known as were inspired in some way by the demon face, which could be traced all the way back to Demon Park. And the weird thing about this is how it actually starts to make sense when you consider that Rob Top deliberately chose to give some of the monsters horns. If we were to consider this theory as being true, then thousands of levels wouldn't exist without Demon Park. Levels like Cataclysm, Bloodbath, and God Eater would be marginally different without these monsters, and the silent level trend would also not be a thing. This is because Silent Club, the level that created the silent trend, would not exist without Club Step. And without the silent level trend, impossible levels would either not exist or would have little to no recognition. And can you guess what the popular Demon Slaughterhouse originally was? An impossible level. So it's safe to say that some of the hardest levels in Geometry Dash wouldn't be a thing without Demon Park. And that's the story of the level that revolutionized Geometry Dash forever. Thank you for watching.